Today we're going to be looking at factoring polynomials using grouping. And grouping is a method that we use when we have four terms in our polynomial. So in numbers 1 and 2 here, where the directions say to factor, you can see that we have four terms, and that's exactly what we're going to do, is using grouping. So the way grouping works, to group a polynomial, you're going to put the first two in a set of parentheses and the second two in the set of parentheses. So there are your groups. The first two are one group, the second two are the next group. What you're then going to do is find the GCF for each set of parentheses. Now, between x squared and negative 3x, we can take an x out, leaving us with x minus 3. And I have my plus sign in the middle here. Then the next one, between 5x and negative 15, my GCF is 5. I can divide out a 5 from both, leaving me with x minus 3. And so you can see that my set of parentheses, the x minus 3 here, the x minus 3 here, are the exact same. So I'm able to go ahead and continue on. If the parentheses aren't the same, you cannot keep grouping. Because if you look at this as one whole term, x minus 3 is now your GCF. And what are you left with when you take away x minus 3? Well, from the first term, you have an x. If you take an x minus 3 away from here, you have a plus 5. And so x minus 3 times x plus 5 would be your factored form. Okay, and we can check our answer by using the FOIL method to see if we did this right. So I can take my first x times x is x squared. If I take x times the 5, that's plus 5x. Negative 3 times x, that's minus 3x. And then negative 3 times 5, that's negative 15. And you can see we match. The only difference is that we could use the commutative property and switch the order of the negative 3x and the plus 5x. And so we have the exact same thing. So this is the correct answer here for the factored form, and we're done with that one. Let's do the same thing for number 2. When we want to use grouping, because we have four terms here, so I'll put the first two in parentheses, and I'll put the next two in parentheses. Notice that my negative sign goes with the 2x, because you should always have a plus sign in the middle of your parentheses. So if I want to rewrite this to show you how it looks, it should be x cubed plus 8x squared, close parentheses, plus negative 2x minus 16, like so. And we look for our GCF, and in the first set of parentheses, it's an x squared. And if I divide an x squared out from both, I have an x plus 8 plus. Between negative 2x and negative 16, I can take out a negative 2, and I get a positive x plus an 8. And again, your parentheses match. They're both x plus 8s, so I can pull that out as my new GCF, x plus 8. And then what's left? When I take x plus 8 out from here, I have x squared. When I take x plus 8 out from here, I have a negative 2. And we are done.